Hello and welcome once again to Bad DVD Games Revisited. If you've ever seen Brideshead Revisited, this is nothing like that. This week it's time to test the nation again, or specifically to test my knowledge of the nation's entertainment. Because this is the big entertainment test hosted by the one, the only, Anne Robinson. You may remember about 20 years ago this was a programme which invited the whole nation to take part. And it also featured Philip Schofield. Curiously, he's absent from these DVD games. But this was many years before his personal life was kind of called into question. But here we are. Test the Nation, the big entertainment test. Hello, Anne, standing proud in the middle there. Yeah, you're playing against people of different professions. You're fantastic too, Anne.
In the entertainment test, you'll be asked a variety of questions. Subjects will range from TV to films, comedy, theatre, you name it. There's something for every member of the family. Now, the idea is to answer as many questions as you can. And at the end of the test, we'll analyse your score, then compare you with other groups from different walks of life.
Including sailors.
When you see the show on TV.
I'm not joking.
Get you started. First, an easy question. How many of you want to play?
Oh, that's too hard a question, and you can't ask me that.
Just make your choice.
Yes, one player.
Choose whether you would like
adult
to
or
take
junior.
The junior or adult test.
Well, I'll come back to this again and play the junior ones like I did last time, but today I'm going to do the adult.
The big test is 30 questions. The bigger test...
Is it 50 questions, Anne? Oh, I don't know where I got that hint. Yeah, big test is 6 questions per round. There's 5 rounds in each. Bigger test is 50. I'm going to go for 30 because I think that's big enough.
Excellent. You've chosen to take the big adult test. Let's see how you get on. Coming up, 30 questions split over 5 sections. Each section will contain 6 questions, and you need to answer within 15 seconds. Now, the first section's called TV Nation, and it'll test your knowledge of the cream of television.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So, TV Nation is the first round. Let's shut here up and just get on with it. Got a long way to go.
In which sitcom did Nicholas Lyndhurst play an MI5 electronics expert?
Yes, I'm not sure if I know this, actually. The Piglet Files, Hustle, Bugs, Mission Impossible. At first I was thinking Goodnight Sweetheart, but that's not. No, it's the Piglet Files. The Piglet Files. Just go, I'm trying to sort it out.
In which year was the first episode of this long-running soap?
So just had a clip from EastEnders there, just in case I've had to cut that out. So which year did EastEnders start? 1984, 85, 86, 87. It was 85. It celebrated its 40th anniversary last year with the Queen Vic went on fire for about the 8th time. So yeah. Dinosaur! It's a T-Rex. Oh, a couple of dinosaurs there, that's nice.
How many million years ago did the Jurassic era begin?
Oh my god, I don't know. 204 million, 208 million, 200 million, 212 million. I don't know. 204. I don't know.
Writer and broadcaster Jeremy Clarkson specialises in what?
Presenting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and hitting some dickhead at the BBC. I'd have motoring.
Played by Kiefer Sutherland, who does Jack Bauer work for in 24?
Never watched it. CTU, MI5, FBI, ATB. Surely it's the FBI.
Name Hannah Waterman's actress mother, who also appeared on EastEnders.
Well, her father is Dennis Waterman. I don't know who her bloody mother is. But I saw Barbara Windsor. Patricia Maynard, Rula Lenska, Joe Warren. I'm going to go Patricia Maynard.
OK, that's the first 6 questions out of the way. I'm sure you're wondering how many you answered correctly. Let's find out.
I'm gagging to know.
Answer if you want.
Yeah, shut up. I got 4 out of 6. What 2 did I get wrong?
4 questions correct, so you have 4 points.
I definitely didn't get the Jeremy Clarkson one wrong. So, the Piglet Files, correct. 1985, correct. 280, I knew that I'd get that one wrong. Motoring, correct. Good old Jezza. RCTU, not FBI. Bollocks. And they were the two I got wrong. Patricia Maynard was correct. So, round one over, 4 to go.
Now, we've called this In the Groove. It's a test of your musical knowledge. Once again, 6 questions with the same 15-second time limit.
Get into the groove.
Here come the next questions, your big test.
Oh, yes.
Where were the Bee Gees going back to in 1967?
I know this one. I get criticised for going too fast answering these questions, so... Now. San Francisco, New Orleans, Massachusetts, Memphis. Going back to Massachusetts.
Here comes a question for you.
He's not going to read this one. What was the title of the Artful Dodger song that Craig David featured on? Craig David checks it out. Selector.
Now.
Unwind, re-rewind, 7 days. Re-rewind. I'm not actually too sure on that. I'm probably wrong.
As of 2006, how many members of the original lineup remain in this band?
Is it Guns N' Roses? I'm not sure. 1, 2, none, 3. I'm going to go 2. As of 2006. That's when this came out.
John's real name.
Even says new for 2006. So we all know Elton John's real name. Reg Dwight, Marshall Mathers. That's Eminem, David Jones, and Farrokh Broussard. That is the one and only Freddie Mercury. Reg Dwight is Elton John.
What was the original name of this group from Leeds?
David Jones is David Bowie, is it not? That's Pete Doherty in the background.
Starts now.
Parva, Carver, Lava, Diva. Lava, I'm not sure. That's not who I was thinking it was.
This group started their career as what?
Who are they? Scientists? No.
Now.
Dancers? Maybe. Newsreaders? They don't look like newsreaders. They certainly don't look like wrestlers, but they probably are. I'm going to go dancers.
Now, that's the end of
that round.
Hit or a miss? Let's find out as we take a look at your score.
So it just gives you your total. 8, so we've got 4 again.
You've got 8 points in the test so far.
8 out of 12. Oh! Let's see the answers. So we got Massachusetts. Yeah, I knew that one. Rewind, I was right. 1, I was wrong. Who is it? Reg Dwight, yeah, that was easy. Parva, bollocks, that was the other one I got wrong. And yeah, they had to be dancers, didn't they? Whoever they were. I'm sure I know who they are, but it's just not ringing any bells right now. So we'll move on.
Third of our 5 sections is called Silver Screen. Now,
nearly halfway. Oh no, it's films.
Your movie knowledge. If you're a regular visitor to the cinema,
you might
find the next 6 questions easy. If not, they might prove tricky.
The only time I go to cinema these days is to see the latest Bond film. I think I saw a Sausage Party about 10 years ago. That's all I can remember.
Who, prior to Johnny Depp, was the first actor to play Willy Wonka on the big screen?
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and answer the question.
Make your selection
Woody
now.
Allen, Gene Wilder, Gene Hackman, John Wayne, Gene Wilder. He was brilliant.
For which of these films did Emma Thompson receive the Oscar for Best Actress?
God, how am I supposed to know that? Nanny McPhee, Love Actually,
now.
The Remains of the Day, Howard's End. I've no idea. My first thought was Nanny McPhee, but it could be. I'll go Howard's End. Probably wrong. That probably is Nanny McPhee.
Daniel Craig became what number actor to play 007 in the genuine James Bond films?
Sean Connery, Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan,
now.
Daniel Craig. Have I missed anyone? I think it's the 6th.
Christian Bale achieved early stardom playing Jamie Graham in which Steven Spielberg drama?
Jamie Graham. Schindler's List, The Colour Purple, Empire of the Sun, Munich. Schindler's List, I don't know.
Name the year in which Arnold Schwarzenegger...
Red, milk, cheese. Are you sure this is the right list, Mr. Schindler? I remember that on Mock the Week. 1984. I'm pretty certain that's right.
With which award
nuclear
ceremony
war.
has Billy Crystal become associated as host?
They say Skynet's due to approach in 2029. Isn't that where he comes from originally?
Make
anyway.
your selection now.
The BAFTAs, the Oscars, the Grammys, the Razzies. I don't know. The Razzies. No, I don't know. I'm probably wrong there.
Halfway through the test now. Let's add your score from silver screen to your total. How many points out of a possible 18 you have so far?
I was on 8. I'm now on 12. So 4 again. I'm good at scoring 4.
12.
I'm good at scoring 4. Gene Wilder, yep. Howard's End, I was right. That was a kind of educated guess. The 6th, I was right there. And Empire of the Sun, I was wrong there. 84, I was right there, and I got this last one wrong. The Oscars. Oh, Billy Crystal, of course. He's a bloody actor, for God's sake.
The fourth section is called All in the Game. This is a test of your sporting knowledge. Remember, you need to give me an answer to each of your questions in seconds.
Let's stop talking bullshit and just get on with the next round. So this is all about sports.
When was Steven Gerrard born?
He's a granddad now. Remember when he was the bloody wonder kid? 79, 78, 80, 81. I'm not sure. 1980. I don't know. Could be 81.
Which Spanish football team did Terry Venables manage?
And look at him there next to a very young Gary Lineker. Real Madrid, Valencia, Barcelona, Real Betis. I'm going to go with that one, the obscure one. Ah, Wayne Rooney. So youthful.
The life of Wayne Rooney. Ferguson has a proven track record.
Wonder if he ever got the hairdryer treatment.
Development of England's most exciting talent.
Yeah, when he left Everton. My God, that.
When was Wayne Rooney born? He's
only about a year or so older than me, I think. He turned 40 last year. So that would make it 1985. That's a good little guess the year quiz, this.
Under what name were Manchester United first known?
I know this one. Aldwick AFC, the Wednesday, Newton Heath, Small Heath. They were Newton Heath until about 1902, something like that.
When was Lawrence Dallaglio born?
Oh, how the piss am I supposed to know that? I don't even watch rugby.
77,
70, 72, 75. 72. Probably 4 again in this.
Kevin Peterson born?
Oh, so this time it's where was he born, not when. India, Singapore, South Africa, England. I don't know. South Africa, no idea.
That was your 6th and final question in the All in the Game section. Check
was
your
it?
Score if you wish, and then we'll move on to the section.
Hey, one more section left. 17. That means
17 questions.
That means I got 5 in that one. Well, hey. So, what was the one I got wrong? Probably the cricket one. 1980, I was right on there. Oh, Barcelona. That was the one I got wrong. Okay. So, 1985. Newton Heath. 72. I can't believe I was right on that. And South Africa, I was right on that as well. Wasn't really sure on either of those. So, one more round to go.
Time for the 5th and final section of the test. Last chance to get some points.
Yeah, it's a
on
test
the board.
as opposed to a quiz. That's why it gives you the answers afterwards.
Could be about anything to do with the world of entertainment. That's why we've called it Anything Goes.
In the multiplayer game, you have got to write down the answers
Make sure
because
you finish with the correct answers.
I mean, I suppose it makes more sense doing it that way. So, the final 6 questions. Anything goes.
Which Robin Williams film from 2002 is set in Alaska?
Wonder if Anne Robinson knows. Alaska. Ah, sorry. Get Bruce, Patch Adams, 1 hour photo, Insomnia. 1 hour photo.
In which TV crime series has comedian Jack D.
Really wasn't sure on that
appeared?
last one. I think I know this one. No, I don't. Waking the Dead, Taggart, The Bill, the Ellen Pascoe. The Ellen Pascoe, I'm not sure actually.
Here comes a question for you.
Riverdance, first publicly performed in 1994. Which musical extravaganza? Frankly, my dear, I don't Riverdance. The Grammy Awards, the Brit Awards, World Music Awards, Eurovision. God knows. World Music Awards.
What make of car is Kit in Knight Rider?
More like shit. I mean, these days.
Time to select
Pontiac
your
Trans
answer.
Am, Chevrolet Impala, Ford Capri, Dodge Charger 440, Ford Capri.
Who was the voice of the female hyena in The Lion King?
Oh, not that god awful new Lion King. This is the Disney original, the animated one. Kate Robbins, that would be interesting. Goldie Hawn, A. McDonald, Whoopi Goldberg, Goldie Hawn.
Here comes a question.
In 2004, Vernon Kay, Family Fortunes legend, joined with Rich radio station as a weekend DJ. He's still there, isn't he?
Time to
Capital
select
Radio,
your
Virgin
answer.
Radio, XFM Radio 1. Actually, no, I think this might be Capital Radio. I don't know. Maybe it is Radio 1.
Let's take a look at all the scores
And there we
see
go, that's
how well you did.
18 out of 30. That is my final score, and what a shit score it was. That's only just over half. Let's see how well it did on that final round.
You've given me 18 correct answers.
Hang on, Statman only got 1 in that last round. What? Oh, that was wrong. I got that right, the Ellen Pascoe. That was wrong. That was wrong. I only got 1 right in that last round. How shit? Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi do. Oh, it was Radio 1. I can't believe I didn't. I only got 1 right in that last round. I don't believe it.
30 questions answered, but how many successfully?
Shite.
Check your final score.
I was doing it relatively okay up until then. Now it's time to see how badly I did against others. 60%. I beat the surfers and that's it, guys.
Your average total, you did manage to get more points than the surfers did when they
Great.
did a similar test.
Fantastic. It was alright till that last bloody round. I can't believe I only got 1. Meh. The entertainers themselves only got 70%. What's that say?
Fantastic text competition. You could win an amazing family holiday. Follow the instructions on the next.
Yes, here we go. The fantastic text competition. Time for a Thompson holiday. An all-inclusive 4-star hotel in Mexico. What is the question? In which city is EastEnders set? Manchester, Birmingham, London, Glasgow. Well, everyone knows that's Glasgow. Text NAT plus a space and your answer, blah, blah. Closing date, 30th of April, 2007. Ah, gutted, not.
Thank you for taking the big entertainment test with me.
You're welcome,
Make
Anne.
sure you join me again.
Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.
Just make your choice and we can move on.
And yes, it is indeed time to move on because that was a terrible performance. But I'll play this again in the future, see how well I do on the junior questions. But for now, that brings us to the end of another bad DVD game. Let's have another one soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.